Hi, my name is Yana, and I'm working for Raytion. Raytion is an internationally operating IT consulting company with focus on enterprise search. In this video, we'll explain how we extend Elasticsearch to a full-text search infrastructure. Our Elastic integration supports enterprise search, e-commerce, or even e-discovery scenarios. For this demo, we index content from SharePoint, Confluence, and Jive, which is rendered in our search interface, the Raytion SRI. In contrast to internet scenarios and e-commerce, internet content sources come with complex permission concepts. Therefore, the user is authenticated to the search interface. This authentication can either be forms-based or a single sign-on. In turn, our components can security trim the search results so that the user is only allowed to retrieve what he or she is allowed to access in the source. The search result pane splits into document and the important people search results, where you can find your colleagues by means of their profile information. The people results offer various ways to interact and reduces the effort to success. You can send an email or a direct message. You can see the office location or directly call your colleague. If you have more than 3 profile results, you can jump into a separate result list. Here, we also see where our colleagues are located. Below the people are the document results. The SRI can utilize an existing preview server to display screenshots in a hover panel or directly as part of the search result. The way you render information as a search result is only limited by the documents available in the search index. This means that you can implement many ways how the user can interact with the results. Open the corresponding document in the content source, or for example, email the document to a colleague, or flag it for future reading. On the left-hand side, you can see filters to further refine your search. For instance, for a specific content source, a specific file type, or author. The filter and their values are only shown if the filter would really yield further search results. This important usability aspect is also in the focus of the autocomplete feature. If you enter a query, you will not only see the search results being rendered while typing, but the SRI provides further suggestions. These suggestions are based on the search index and are even security trimmed, which is very important. This means that only suggestions are displayed which would actually return search results for the current user. The same holds true for the Did You Mean functionality. Did You Mean adds spell checking and corrects mistyped queries. Of course, the SRI comes with promoted links which are displayed if a query matches managed keywords. These results are independent from the Elasticsearch index and managed in the Raytion Search Experience Manager. It comes alongside with synonym management and further editorial features. The SRI design is responsive. It adjusts its view to desktop PCs, tablets, or mobile phones. In particular, it offers an infinite scroll so that no further clicks are needed to navigate through all search results. You can even use speech-to-text in the SRI. The speech-to-text in our demo is based on Microsoft Azure, but SRI can also utilize other speech-to-text services easily. Elasticsearch as a search engine combines the full-text search capabilities of Apache Lucene with advanced mechanism for scaling. Raytion products complement Elasticsearch so that you can search and retrieve your enterprise content, for instance from SharePoint, Confluence, Jive, and many other repositories. Architecture-wise, we distinguish between query and ingestion side. On the query side, the Raytion solution for Elasticsearch comprises the search interface Raytion SRI. As we have seen, the SRI is responsible to render the search results and interact with the user. Raytion connectors and the Raytion CPE stand on the ingestion side and are responsible to get the documents into the Elasticsearch index. Last but not least, the Raytion CSM is used for security trimming. At ingest time, security data is ingested into the CSM. This data is used for early binding security trimming at query time. Raytion connectors are production-proven in different scenarios, such as traditional enterprise search, e-commerce, search-driven applications, portals, or even e-discovery. They combine functional completeness with non-functional and mission-critical aspects, most importantly robustness. After an initial full content synchronization, our connectors implement means to efficiently keep the search index in synchronization with the content source. For incremental content synchronizations, the connectors either use changelogs, eventing mechanisms, or checksum tests. Security is a must in enterprise scenarios. Both for enterprise search and extranet search, the users are only allowed to retrieve documents that they are allowed to read in the content source. In this example, Ls executes a search and is allowed to retrieve the quarters report. The same search does not yield any results for Bob. In order to allow efficient early binding secure search, our connectors synchronize user group relationships into Raytion CSM. Early binding security means that at search time, a group filter for access control lists will be constructed, allowing Elasticsearch to efficiently trim the search results. If you start a security synchronization in the connector, then the principals become synchronized into the CSM. In the administration interface of the CSM, you can see the stored users and groups and carry out tests. The CSM provides aliasing or mapping mechanisms. This way, for instance, a SEM account name used in the SRI can be mapped to a security ID as used within SharePoint. Before content can be indexed, it needs to be prepared. For performance reasons, text extraction or optical character recognition, OCR, should be done outside the connectors. Here we can use either ingest nodes or the Raytion content processing engine. For instance, in this demo we use OCR to extract text information from images. In this example, the result is a scanned document where its content matches the entered search query. Important to note for distributed systems is that the CPE prevents race conditions during the content ingestion. It keeps track of the right ingest order so that an update, followed by a delete operation, is indexed in this exact order. If this was not the case, a deleted document will still be retrievable by search. The Raytion Search Experience Manager is a management application for synonyms, editorial results, and black or white listing of terms. In addition, it allows boosting particular values in the SRI Secure Autocomplete. In this example, we search for deck, which is automatically extended to PowerPoint to broaden the search results. Editorial or promoted results are a great way to boost particular documents, independent from the Elasticsearch relevancy model. For instance, results for Wi-Fi should directly link to the page where you can order Wi-Fi access for guests and yourself. Whitelisting and blacklisting, similar to boosting, applies to autocomplete. If terms are unwanted, you can blacklist them from the drop-down. In this example, we blacklist internal from the autocomplete and we can see it's not proposed anymore. As we saw, our complementing components enable building powerful secure search solutions. We hope you enjoyed the video and are looking forward to talking to you. Feel free to reach out to us.